What's in my Robinhood portfolio? What up YouTube, it's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, and in this video I want to show you guys what's inside of my Robinhood account. It's been a few months since I've made a video showing what's in my Robinhood account. As of now, there's roughly $7,000, and my account balance is a little bit lower because I've been taking money out of Robinhood and trying out other apps to see how they work, if they're cool. And I've also been buying Bitcoin because Bitcoin has just been going up like a rocket. But let's check out my Robinhood portfolio. So here I got Apple. Well, no, that's not Apple. This is Apple. Here we go. So here we go. I got Apple here, and I've been holding on to Apple for a little bit. It's up 12%. I was thinking about, trading Apple, just going back and forth, in and out of the markets with Apple, but instead I just decided to, just park the money there. I got all 12 shares at $153.34. And within a couple of days, the share price had jumped. So I was like, let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there. So next on the list, we have Google, because for some reason I keep hitting the buttons on the side instead of the actual button I need to hit. But here we have Google or Alphabet. And once again, Alphabet did pretty good. I'm up about 16% on Alphabet. I only have one share of Google because Google is expensive. It's like over $1,000 a share, so I'm not going to be buying too many shares of Google anytime soon unless Google has a sale or they split their stock price. Wait, Google having a sale on their stock price? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. However, Google could split their stock price. The next one I have on the list is Wynn. Wynn, oh my gosh. I wish I would have invested more money into Wynn Resorts. Wynn Resorts is it's a pretty good stock. I'm up 38% on Wynn Resorts. 38%, that's not bad, that's not bad. I only bought 6 shares because when I was buying these shares, I was very skeptical. At the time, I really didn't know much about Wynn, and I was just skeptical about it. And I said, look, I'll just buy 6 shares, and it was like around $600 back then. And now these shares have went up quite a bit. So I've made a total of $250 off of these. And the cool thing about Wynn is Wynn actually pays a dividend. Now, Wynn doesn't pay a very, very large dividend, but something is better than nothing. And here they pay 50 cents per quarter. So not bad, 50 cents a share per quarter. And the stock price is just going up. It's just going up. I love it. Wynn is just going up. It's going up in value, going up in value. Let's go down here to FB. Facebook. Facebook was definitely a good idea to purchase. Wish I would have bought more shares of Facebook. A lot of times when people say I wish I would have bought more shares of this or bought more shares of that, well, if I would have bought more shares of Wynn, I probably would not bought any shares of Facebook or any shares of something else. So, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you invest in something, the value goes up. Other times you invest in something, the value goes up, but it just doesn't go up as much as that other thing went up. But you know how it is. You win some, you lose some. That's the name of the game. But Facebook up 24%. Not bad on Facebook. What was I thinking? I only bought like 8 shares of Facebook. But at the same time, I didn't know if Facebook would just continue to go up. And look, Facebook is slowly creeping. It's slowly creeping. Facebook does not pay a dividend, but that's okay. Facebook doesn't have to pay a dividend because Facebook they're just growing like a rock. Let's look at the 5-year chart. Look at that 5-year chart on Facebook, up over 747%. Yeah, I don't think they need a dividend. They don't need a dividend. No, Facebook is doing good. GoPro. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. GoPro is not a good one. I have money on GoPro like crazy. I'm down 19% on GoPro. 19%. Not good. Maybe I'll have to change the title of this video. It's just Robinhood account. Because there's no good gains here. There's no positive results for GoPro. I was thinking that GoPro would go up. Like GoPro, I don't know why this stock is so freaking low right now. All of their books look really good. They're selling cameras like crazy. They just came out with this updated version of a drone, and I haven't even heard anybody even on YouTube talking about they're gonna buy it. But anyway, I'm really not trying to bash their drone here, but they're coming out with this new fusion camera that's going to be a really, really cool camera, and I think that GoPro is going to do well with that camera. They've also came out with the Hero 6 about a month ago. I got the Hero 6 the first day it came out, and you know, honestly, like, I ran into a lot of problems with the Hero 6. A lot of people that purchased the Hero 6, I wouldn't imagine that they would run into the same problems that I ran into. Because like I said, I'm a vlogger, I make videos every day, and I you know, edit videos and film videos every single day. And it, you know, with the whole frame rates and all that, it was kind of a mess. But for the most part, I didn't really hear anybody really complaining about that situation. So that's really good for GoPro. But whatever, I'm just talking all about their cameras and stuff. Let's go back and talk about their stock price, because as you can tell here, their stock price just sucks. Like, it just sucks. Like, it's down 4% now. And let's see for the past week. Yeah, it hasn't been a good week for GoPro. It hasn't been a good week for GoPro at all. I don't think I'm gonna sell my shares of GoPro. I don't have that many shares. I have 234 shares of GoPro, so I don't think I'm gonna sell the shares. But what I think I am gonna do is I think I'm gonna start purchase option contracts on GoPro. So whenever they're getting ready to come out with an earnings report, if I'm sitting here holding 234 shares and I think the stock price is gonna go up, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase an option contract just in case the stock price falls. That way I can still make money. I see a lot of potential, but their stock price is just bobbing and weaving, and right now it's just not the greatest. But who knows, a year from now, GoPro could be doing a whole lot better than where they are now, but as of today, they're low. And let's see where they are for the year. They are down 18% for the year. Huh. Okay, let's go over to the next stock, because GoPro is definitely a depressing one. So we got Snapchat here. And Snapchat, you know, I'm not really a big fan of Snapchat. The reason why I jumped into Snapchat is it was like a hot stock, and I'm like, yo, let's just grab a few shares. I purchased some shares before, and then I sold the shares, and then Snapchat just dropped like a rock, and then I'm like, yo, let's just buy a couple more shares, and that's where I'm sitting at on Snapchat right now. Just holding on to the shares just to see what's gonna happen. I only have 4 shares of Snapchat. Snapchat is one of those positions where I'm kind of keeping my eye on. If it continues to go up, I'll buy more shares. Next one down is Wendy's. Wendy's, I've been holding on to Wendy's for quite some time. I probably won't sell Wendy's because I've been holding on to them for a while. I think this is one of the oldest stocks in this portfolio because I haven't sold out. And Wendy's also pays a dividend. That's another reason why I haven't sold out. It doesn't pay that much. I think the dividend is 7 cents per share per quarter. So a little bit. Let's continue to scroll down. Oh yeah, here we go. This is Cornerstone Total Fund. Now, this is one of those ETFs that pays a monthly dividend. And I really like the monthly dividend on this one. Let's check this out. Now, I have 101 shares, and the equity value is about $1,500, $1499.85. And every month, this one pays out $22.89 for 100 shares. So roughly every month, this one pays 22 cents per share. I like that. I'm paying very close attention to this stock because I don't know what's going to happen with this stock price. If the stock price continues to go down, it may not be a good idea to accept 22 cents per share if the stock price is going to continue to go down. So as of now, the stock price is up 23% for the year, so I'm definitely going to hold on. But this is one of those stocks that, you know, I threw money into and I want to collect the dividends every month. But if things start to change with this stock, we will definitely be selling out very, very fast. And the same thing with this stock. If things start to shift too much, we will definitely sell out pretty fast. I've definitely received a handful of dividends, but I like to receive the $22.89 every month. I like to receive the $22.89 a month. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent on a $1,500 investment. Let's go over to the next one, Microsoft. This was one stock I was going to sell. I was going to get out of Microsoft because I said to myself, what's Microsoft making? Like, they're not really making anything new. You know, they're not really making any super cool products. And then something told me, look, just hold on to your shares of Microsoft. I only had 1 share at the time. And then I received another share. And then look at it now. I'm up 32% on Microsoft. 32%. And Microsoft also pays a dividend. It doesn't pay a really, really large dividend. And it's not a monthly dividend, but 39 cents per share. So yeah, 39 cents per share. That's not bad. It's not bad. Continue to go down, and then we got Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is it's definitely been doing good. It's still on the list. Coca-Cola pays that dividend every quarter, and Coca-Cola also, it doesn't really fluctuate too much. Kind of does its own little thing. I'm only up 6% on Coca-Cola. I believe I bought more shares, so it changed the average a little bit. But yeah, let's check out Coca-Cola for the year. It's up 13% for the year. So this is not one of those stocks that's gonna, go up 50%, 100%. This is not an Apple or Google. It's not an Amazon. It's not one of those stocks like that. And then let's just scroll down, and we got one last stock to show, and which is Ford. And there was other stocks on the list. I'm going to talk about those stocks in a second. But here's Ford. I want to get more into Ford because Ford had a really bad year this year. They had a rough year, and earlier this year, I remember, reading up on Ford and doing my research on Ford, and I knew that this whole year was not going to be a good year for Ford. So that's why I really didn't invest much into Ford. Just recently, I bought 25 shares, and I will be purchasing more and more shares at Ford. I want to sort of hang on to Ford for a little bit because Ford actually pays a decent dividend. They pay a roughly a 5% dividend, and the amount is 15 cents per share. So that's not a bad dividend. And the shares are $12.33 a share as the making of this video. So the whole idea with Ford is to buy more shares of Ford and get a nice amount of shares of Ford, and then hold Ford for the long term and collect the dividends on Ford, and just hold it for the long term, because I don't think Ford Motor Company is going to go away anytime soon. I really hope they don't go out of business. I mean, they're a very, very large company. I know Tesla is coming on the market, and Tesla's doing an awesome job. But Tesla, they're expensive. They're over $300 a share right now. So that's one reason why I'm not really looking into Tesla. And there is no Tesla in this portfolio now because Tesla is kind of bobbing and weaving, and I thought, let's just hang out on the sidelines for Tesla right now. And I guess instead of buying Tesla, I'm buying Ford. But I'm actually waiting on Tesla to come out with the Model 3 and to see how the production process works, because if Tesla is having a hard time keeping up with demand on the Model 3, it won't be a good stock to invest in. And at the same time, Ford may be a better stock to invest in. And investing with Ford, at least Ford pays a dividend. Now, the rest of the stocks on the list are these are randoms here. These are randoms. These are stocks that I just kind of, are just holding on to and just kind of see where they're going, like Shakespeare Energy. I don't have that many shares, and I'm just kind of holding on, kind of seeing where these shares are going. And then we also have Zynga. I actually skateboard by this company quite frequently. A couple of years ago, I was trading them a lot, and their stock price has fallen so much. It's at like $3 a share now. Oh, it's actually up 41% for the year. But yeah, like I say, I'm kind of these stocks towards the bottom. I'm kind of just seeing what they're doing. Fitbit, I did buy a share of Fitbit, and we'll just have to see how they do. And then Sirius. Believe it or not, when the market's open, I'll probably sell all of these shares on the bottom list here, like Shakespeare, Zynga, Fitbit, Sirius, and this is what Office Depot, and also Groupon. Yeah, I'll probably all sell these. I was just experimenting with these for a little bit. I kind of wanted to have them on my ticker list, so that's why I bought shares. And also, as you can tell, all of these are very, very low. They're all under $7 a share, so very, very inexpensive. And that is my Robinhood portfolio. That's my Robinhood account for now. And I'm just rocking and rolling with the Robinhood account. Now, lately, I have been doing a little bit more swing trading, and I haven't made any videos talking about swing trading, and I haven't made any videos showing how I swing trade. So you guys can look for those videos in the future. I'm definitely going to make more videos, more Robinhood videos, more investing videos. Those will definitely be coming up in the future. But if you do like this video, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed and haven't been around, I definitely want you to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification, so that way whenever I upload a video, you'll get a little notification and you can watch it. You might learn something, you might make some money. But thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.